Assalamu alaikum students. We continue exercise 1.1 with question number 1 part 5 in which we are required to find out the solution of the quadratic equation by completing square method. So let's do it. In the first step we have to remove the quadratic coefficient. So therefore by dividing each term of equation by quadratic coefficient 3. We have 3x square divided by 3 plus 7 over 3x is equal to 0. 3 is cancelled by 3, and as we do not have the constant term, so therefore we leave that step of the solution and writing x square plus 7 over 3x is equal to 0. We have the first term in the square form, but we have to make two-time product of the first and second value of the perfect square. For this we need 2 in the linear coefficient. So multiplying and dividing the linear coefficient by 2, multiplying and dividing linear coefficient by 2. We have x square plus 2 by 2 multiply 7 over 3 x is equal to 0. Rearrange these values. We have x square plus 2, write the first term of the two-time product x, and 7 over 2 3 is 6, means 7 over 6 as the second term of the two-time product equal to 0. Now if we add the square of 7 over 6 in the left hand side, the left hand side expression will be a perfect square, but we have to add the same value on the right hand side as well. So by adding 7 over 6 whole square in the both sides of equation, we have x square plus 2 into x into 7 over 6 plus 7 over 6 whole square is equal to 0 plus 7 over 6 whole square. In the left hand side the expression is in such a form that we can convert into a perfect square by applying formula. Applying formula on left hand side, and that formula is a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square. According to this formula we have x plus 7 over 6 whole square is equal to, by the additive identity 0 is removed, and the square of 7 is 49 and square of 6 is 36. As we have a single fraction on the right hand side, so by taking square root of the both sides we get values of x. By taking square root of both sides we get x plus 7 over 6 whole square under root is equal to square root of 49 over 36 in the right hand side. Square is cancelled by square root. We have x plus 7 over 6 in the left hand side plus minus the square root of 49 is 7 and square root of 36 is 6. We move this term to the right hand side to get the value of x. We have x is equal to minus 7 over 6 plus minus 7 over 6. Now there are two possibilities. One is x is equal to minus 7 over 6 plus 7 over 6. And the second is x is equal to minus 7 over 6 minus 7 over 6. As the two fractions are same, so they are cancelled. So hence we have 0, the first value of x. And in the second, we have same denominators. By the standard procedure, we have 6 as LCM and we write numerator as they are. We have minus 7 is equal to minus 14 divided by 6. 2 3s are and 2 7s are. So we get what? Minus 7 over 3, the second value of x. Thus, the solution set is 0 and minus 7 by 3. Let's do part 6. As we have 1 as quadratic coefficient, there is no need to divide it. So we do the second step. The constant term is taken to the right hand side. So by taking constant term to right hand side, we have x square minus 2x is equal to 195, as minus will become plus when it's taken to the right hand side. As 2 is present in the linear coefficient, so we can rewrite as x square minus 2 into x into 1 is equal to 195. When we extract 2 from 2x, so 1 is left, so therefore we write 2 into x into 1 and we get the value of the second term of the perfect square, that is 1. So if we add the square of 1 in the left hand side, the expression will be a perfect square, but we have to add this same value on the right hand side as well to follow the condition of equation. So by adding square of 1 in both sides of equation, we have x square minus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square is equal to 195 plus 1 square. By applying formula, the left hand side expression can be converted into a perfect square. So applying formula on left hand side, and that is a square minus 2ab plus b square is equal to a minus b whole square. We have x minus 1 whole square is equal to 195 plus 1. On the right hand side, we can add these numbers. We get 196. X minus 1 whole square we carry in the left hand side. As we are required to find out the solution, that is, we have to find out the value of x. So we take the square root of both sides. Taking square root of both sides, we have x minus 1 whole square root is equal to square root of 196 on the right hand side. Square is cancelled by square root. We have x minus 1 is equal to plus minus square root of 196 is 14. So minus 1 is taken to the right hand side to get the value of x. We have 1 plus minus 14. Now there are two possibilities One is x is equal to 1 plus 14 and the second is x is equal to 1 minus 14. So the first value of x is 15 and the second value of x is minus 13. Thus the solution set is 15 minus 13.